Hey, what's up, Facebook? It's Zach here, and just kind of want to go over a little bit of the differences between eating clean and tracking calories and macros. Eating clean there's nothing really wrong with eating healthy. I mean, really, we should be all eating healthy. But I think sometimes we've gotten to this point where there's good and bad foods, and we've, demonized certain foods, and you feel bad for eating a cookie. You feel guilty for having some candy. You feel guilty anytime you have a beer. I mean, what kind of life is that, right? Again, we should be eating healthy, but we shouldn't have to feel guilty for enjoying something, maybe some bourbon, like whatever it is, Why should we feel guilty about that? So that's my only issue with clean eating. If it fits your macros or tracking your calories, the beauty of it is you can still get results if you fit it in your budget. Now, I always recommend my clients eat about 80% clean, but to not feel guilty if they're going to eat maybe 20% of their calories or their carbs as maybe some candy or whatever they want, and they don't have to feel guilty about it. It's not a bad food if they kept it within their calorie amount. But if you're eating clean, there's these good and bad foods. You have one bad thing, and all of a sudden you feel bad about it, even if your calories were still in a deficit. All right, there we go. So yeah, beer and bourbon. We should always be able to have beer and bourbon without feeling guilty. All right. So but yeah, clean eating. Kind of sorry about that little break there, but clean eating. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy. Don't think I'm telling you that you shouldn't be eating healthy. But if you keep feeling guilty for having a cookie, or you feel guilty for having a few chips, and you feel like you're cheating because of the food you ate, like that's kind of ridiculous sometimes, don't you think? Shouldn't we be able to enjoy some of that food? So, like I was saying earlier, go ahead and try tracking calories, try tracking your macronutrients, and see how you can fit some of those foods in there sparingly, and not feel guilty about it. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing to be able to eat those foods and feel okay, right? There's something to be said about food enjoyment, whether it's healthy or not. You can't really account for enjoyment. So hopefully that helps, hearing that from me. I don't know. If you have any questions,